Get inspired, stay inspired, where we get real about weight loss. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Get Inspired, Stay Inspired. And today we have a very tiring topic. Fatigue. Who is not fatigued at one point in their day?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're going to talk about that today. And I'm excited about it because I deal with it sometime between 2:30 in the afternoon and 4:30 in the afternoon. I always have this dip. So I'm excited to talk about it because I'm sure that I am not the only one. So we're going to give you 5 ways to reduce fatigue. So let's get started. Dr. Marty, can you first tell us about fatigue and then let's go into the tip?
Fatigue, there's a couple of, some people have chronic fatigue, which is, usually a physiological problem, but most of us experience fatigue at some point during the day, the same way that you talked about. It's a feeling of just exhaustion. You just want to go take a nap. And, you know, typically we try to overcome it with things we shouldn't, which Dr. Donna is going to talk about in a minute as well.
Oh yeah.
But the first thing that you should do in order to avoid that fatigue, especially that afternoon slump, is watch what you're eating. So if you're eating a heavy lunch, if you're eating super sugary foods, anytime that you're eating a bunch of carbs during your lunchtime, that's going to spike up your blood sugar and then crash you. So if you are having, whether you're having, coffee with your lunch, for example, and you're having sugar in it, because, it's early in the day, you think you could burn it off, it's going to make you crash in about 3 hours. If you're having super carby lunches like pasta or, a burger with fries, it's going to make you crash in the afternoon. So stick to a lighter type meal, especially if you have a long work day. You're better off eating a lean and green meal and laying off the heavy fats or the very sugary stuff. That's the first thing I can think of.
First thing, healthier meals.
Yeah.
All right, Dr. Donna, give us number 2.
Number 2, what are you drinking? Oh, a lot of people really don't pay attention to what they're drinking and how it's affecting their fatigue. I drink coffee, but I limit myself to coffee only in the morning. Continue drinking that coffee and you will get tired. It dehydrates you. Are you drinking sugary drinks? Are you drinking iced teas? Might be unsweetened iced tea, but it still has that caffeine in it. That can make you tired. What about sodas? Are you drinking sodas? That sugar, just like Dr. Marty said, that sugar is going to cause that drop in your blood sugar levels. How much water are you drinking? I always get the topic of water. My clients tell me, Dr. Donna, you have a solution for everything and it's always water. And you know what? Your body's made up of water. You have to drink water in order to keep your body alert. So drink that water. You're going to see such a huge difference. Getting back to the caffeine, a lot of people get that little slump in the afternoon, like Coach Martha was saying, 2:30, 3:30 is her slump. Many people grab that coffee, that energy drink. All that caffeine and that sugar is going to cause adrenal fatigue, and it's going to affect you. And that's going to lead us right into topic number 3. Topic number 3 is sleep, right? So drinking all that coffee is going to keep you from sleeping. So you definitely want to eliminate a lot of that caffeine. Get a routine. We talked about this in another series. Get that routine in before you go to bed. Shut your electronics off. You want to get some decent sleep. Have a cup of tea. Get your water in. You want to get that good sleep and avoid,
not resting.
Yeah.
You're tired because you're not resting.
It's a simple thing, not resting. And that can definitely cause it. There's, everybody's busy. Everybody's busy, but you've got to make that time to get to bed early and get that decent sleep. I don't know about you guys, but as I get older, I feel like I need more sleep, so I am trying to get to bed earlier, because I do get up early in the morning. So my plan is to get to bed earlier. so get your sleep in.
Dr.
Yep.
Don, I'm gonna be so excited when you tell me that you're waking up at 4:30 instead of 3:30.
It's a true, it's a fact, people, that I am the one that gets up super, super early. And I feel rested. I do fall asleep early. And I have been sleeping through, so I am getting my good sleep. I'm just an early riser, not like the other
Not
two,
like
although I
me.
am proud of them. I am proud of them because they have been getting up earlier.
Yes,
So I
yes.
do hear from them before 7 o'clock in the morning sometimes.
Well, one of the reasons I've been getting up earlier is what Coach Martha is going to talk about next.
Yes.
So number one was healthier meals. Number two was water, right? Number three, sleep. Number four, exercise. Yay!
It's Coach Martha's favorite.
More excitement, please. I love exercise. Okay, so the last thing on the face of this earth, when you are feeling fatigue, is wanting to go exercise. I know. You got to pull yourself out of it and go move. I'm not asking you to go and do some heavy lifting, some CrossFitting, whatever it is. I want you to move your body. Why? Because when you move your body and you exercise, just go for a walk. That actually helps you with your energy levels.
Yep.
Shooting
Yep.
nitric oxide into your system is going to help you not only with your energy levels, but so many other things. The other day, my husband, that he doesn't eat sugar, he ate something that had sugar in it because he didn't know. We were at a restaurant and they pumped sugar into a protein that he ate. And he does not eat any sugar. His sugar levels went up. You know what my husband did? He went for a walk. And when he went for a walk, just for 15, like 20 minutes or so, his sugar levels came down. Guys, moving your body is so helpful in so many different ways. And believe it or not, taking care of that fatigue is one of them. So go move your body. Again, go walk. You don't have to go sign up for a really expensive gym. That's not what I'm telling you to do unless you want to, because those are good. But go for a walk. Do something. Move your body when you feel fatigued. So that's number 4, guys. Oh, and let me share this. Do you know that you can also feel fatigued if you overwork your body? If you over exercise? There's crazy people like me, okay, that love to exercise, and sometimes I overdo it, and so that causes fatigue, and then I have to take multiple recovery days afterwards because I can't get my body going. So there's the two extremes. There's like zero exercise, and then there's the over exercising. So just have a balanced move in your life. Okay, do it. Number 5, Dr. Marty.
Number 5. Well, if you to be honest, if you do all of the things that we talked about in order to combat fatigue, you will probably naturally somewhat achieve number 5, which is lose some weight. It is really hard for your body to process when you have more fat mass than is healthy. It is hard for your body to move. It is hard for your joints to feel good. It is so hard to move yourself, honestly, even going about daily activities when your body is over fat. It is taxing on you. And unfortunately, that also leads to fatigue. So this is the one thing, if you are taking care of yourself in every other way, you will naturally lose a little bit of weight. But typically, we're looking at a 10 to 20% reduction in body fat mass in order for you to feel literally lighter and less fatigued. And that's what we specialize at Inspire. This is what we do. This is our baby. And it's not that hard. It really isn't that hard to take the weight off. You just need some guidance, some coaching, some proper supplementation. Our ladies lose 20 to 30 pounds in just a month and a half. I mean, think about that. So it's something that is so easy to accomplish if you just, with the right mindset and the right support. And so definitely lose some weight.
Yeah. Listen, make that excess fat work for you. Turn it into energy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We've all been there.
And typically,
go ahead.
Typically the people that come into our office that have excess fat, that are heavier, not just, the 15 pounds to lose, but that are, heavy in an unhealthy way, their metabolisms are so ready to get cranking. I mean, I get excited when I get these people come through the door because I know that they're going to do so phenomenal and they're going to feel so good within just a couple of weeks because their bodies are so grateful. So
I know it's the truth. And you see that happen all the time. And, we know what's going to happen. The client doesn't because they haven't experienced it yet. But, most of them come back after the first, second week and say, wow, I feel so much better. I have so much energy. That's one of the first things that they come back and tell us. I have so much more energy.
Yep, absolutely. And we do the intermittent fasting with our program, and that also helps with energy. So it's a win-win with our program. We're getting rid of fat, right? Metabolizing fat, getting energy through that, and also helping with the intermittent fasting. So if you have excess fat, which most of us do, right? Make it work for you guys. Let's burn it. Let's get it out. Let's burn it. Let's switch that fat into energy. And so that's what we do at Inspire. I just want to read something really quick to you guys. Because the lifestyle makes such a difference, obviously, with fatigue, and we get it. Like, we know you can be a new mom and you have 300 million. Listen, I became a new grandma, and I love to sleep, and now I'm waking up at 6:30 in the morning, and it's not because I want to, it's because I have to.
Like me.
There's things in life that happens that, causes you to feel tired and fatigued, but there's also things that you can do to help that, such as these things that we're talking about. But I want to read this to you because I thought it was so powerful. Staying busy is easy. Staying well rested is the challenge. Rest is not for weaklings. It means saying no. It means having limits with ourselves. It means having limits with others. It takes courage to rest in the midst of an outcome-driven society. That is so true. Unless you have a clinical diagnosis that you need help with, in the clinical side of things, it's medical. If there's the factors that we're talking about, you have control of that. And it says here, staying busy is easy and staying well is a challenge. And the challenge is also creating those boundaries to allow you to do all of these things. So what we want you to do is take these tips, implement them today, because they're really easy. Go for a walk. If you have 3 kids pulling on your leg, take them with you.
And bring your water with you when you go for a walk.
Bring your water with you and then have an apple after.
Yeah.
Eating healthy things, okay? These things are doable. They're things that we all had to do in our own lives.
Oh, yeah.
And we have to implement. And you know what? The maintenance side of it, we still have to, remind ourselves, okay, this is what I need to do in order to get my body and keep my body in the way that it should go. And we do that on a daily basis. And when you watch all these videos, you'll see the common pattern and trends of how we talk about these things, and they usually overlap. Sleep, water, move your body, lose weight, lose fat.
Lose
fat, because there's a difference between losing weight and losing fat.
So, and that's that we talk about. Actually, this is a whole other segment, but don't just go by your BMI. Get your body fat checked out. Find an Inspire center, or find somebody that does a body composition analysis and see where you're standing. You want to make sure that your visceral fat is not through the roof. You want to make sure that you have good muscle to support a healthy metabolism. But that's a whole other topic.
A whole other topic. Listen, we can keep going and going and going. As you can see, we're very passionate about this. Inspire. So if this helps, please comment, like. Guys, subscribe to our page. We are throwing videos up every single week. This is the Get Rid of series, and this week is Get Rid of Fatigue, because you can. All right. So go do it. Go do it. If you need anything, if you have any questions, come check us out. We have 3 locations. Go to inspireweightloss.com, and we are ready to coach you. So we hope to hear from you soon. Hopefully this helped. We'll see you next time.
you.